Hello and welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and I'm starting with my defense. When have I not? I'm sure there's been times I haven't, but 99% of the time I start with my defense. And this guy has some serious guts. Also, my air sweeper is facing the wrong direction, I think. I don't think I meant to have it facing that direction, but it kind of helped me. But anyways, this guy has guts, because he's number 15, I'm number 1. Now, normally that'd be, okay, 15, number 1. Little bit of a difference. This is a 15 versus 15. He is the player on the bottom of their clan. I'm the player on the top of our clan. It's complete opposite. He went the whole distance with an air attack, and he has a level 10 king and level 11 queen. So he's attacking someone vastly more powerful than him with an air attack, attacking into the air sweeper. And you know what? I'm going to spoil the ending. He wins. Technically. He doesn't get my town hall. Like, what's he going to do? That level 11 archer queen, you're about to see this video speed up. Why? Because the archer queen is about to start hitting some walls. Wait for it. Yeah. Once she starts hitting those walls, level 11, not really going to get to that town hall. Even if she went on a straight line right to that town hall from there, she would be dead from the freaking mortar before she got to it. Hell, probably it would take at least a level 30 Archer Queen to get through that many walls before the mortar killed her, and then she would die to everything else over there. My attack, first attack, was on number 5. I love this base, honestly. Not the design, it's not a great design. I mean, look, the heroes are way up at the top, which is why I'm going to start by deploying up at the top. Stupid mistake there. I put the golem down first. I did it so my witches wouldn't be killed by the mortar, which is a smart thing to do, but I should have brought something to distract the mortar that wasn't wasting an entire golem on both the heroes, just so I can deploy my witches right there. But I like this base, back on topic, I like this base because it just looks cool. Especially when you start breaking the walls, it makes a neat design. It probably, overall, if I were to use it in Champions League, would suck horribly. But I kind of want to design a base that might kind of sort of maybe work, that sort of looks like this, but maybe with more openings and slightly different shaped compartments. But like this long base with like the openings on the top and the bottom and the weird compartments and stuff, it just looks really cool once you destroy a lot of the buildings and can actually see the wall layout. And like if you break those walls, it just makes these cool shapes. I don't know, it looks cool to me. It's different. It's not these same big box bases. I want something different. And this is something different. It's not great the way it's set up. Like, it's a Clan Wars base. Why do you have gold storages right next to your town hall? They're not really protecting you. What you want is those heroes. Maybe if you put the heroes in that place right in the center, that would actually be pretty good. I don't know. I might think about doing that. I don't know. Either way, I only got 2 stars. I was kind of hoping to maybe get a 3-star. But, I mean, it's a long shot anyways. This guy's fairly well upgraded in the defenses. Not in the walls, but in the defenses. But, you know what? Mr. Smalls can make up for me not getting a 3-star, right? After he launches that wall breaker into space. But, seriously. He's going to 3-star this guy. It's very clear because he's number 13 versus number 2. I mean, level 40 heroes versus Town Hall 8 and 9 defenses. Seriously, don't rush your base. I mean, I could have 3-starred this guy too. Anyone with level 40 heroes can. Don't rush your base. This is what's going to happen. You go into wars, you're going to get crushed. You go into Champions League, you're going to get crushed. There is no advantage to it. You're not really helping your clan in Clan Wars if you're the guy getting 3-starred. If you're getting 2-starred, maybe you're not helping them if it's an easy 2-star. I personally would have brought more wall breakers than this guy, than Mr. Smalls, because now he can't get into the core. He has to break his way in on one side, and he's going to jump through the other side. He is incredibly lucky that his troops were already hugging the wall right there, because if they weren't, they wouldn't have used that jump spell. Because the one stupid thing about jump spell is that it doesn't erase the walls unless your troops are either in it or can tell that they can fully fit in it on that side of the wall. It has to be like one more square out than it is for the troops to come across unless there's nowhere else to go. Like, all the walls are just intact wherever else they could go, and there's nothing on the outside. Then they'll go for it, but otherwise, they'll just choose the things nearby instead of going in. It's happened to me a million times. I've tested it a million times, probably. Okay, probably not a million, but dozens of times. I've done dozens of attacks where I purposefully put it so it just comes a little bit over the edge, and they'll never go for it. They never will, unless they're hugging that wall. So you gotta pull it a little bit out. But the great thing is, your troops will continue jumping till a little bit after they leave the other side of the jump spell, because they'll stay glowing green for a half second after they leave, and it's not being in the jump spell that makes them jump. No, that just turns them green. It's being green that makes them jump. So they walk out, flash green, you know, one more time after they're out, and they'll still jump a wall if they do it right after they leave. So, I mean, we gotta win this. It's 15 versus 15. I like 15 versus 15. I think I'd even like 10 versus 10 more, because I don't want to say it's more intimate. That just sounds weird. No, it's not that. It's more controlled. Is that the word I'm looking for? It's more personal. I don't know. I don't know what word to use. It's more personal because, you know, that's enough names for you to actually remember the names of the enemy players. Like, in a 50 versus 50, it's just like, okay, he's number 23. He's not, you know, whatever. He's number 6. He's not Keys. So you can actually remember the names. You can make it personal and stuff. And you can actually plan things out a lot easier. It's not like, hey, I wanted number 5. You took number 5. But I said over our chat, whatever we use, that I wanted number 5. Oh, I missed that because like 80 people were just saying what they wanted to attack. I mean, with 10 players, it's just, you know, I want that. Okay, I'll take that. Like, I just sent one message, hey, I want number 5 and number 1. Boom. No one attacked number 5, no one attacked number 1. Someone should have attacked number 1. I got the Town Hall to like 10%, and I got a 50%, so I got 1 star on it. Town Hall was this close, this close. Didn't quite get it. Didn't quite get it. Almost got it. And the guy was like fully maxed out, so it's not terrible. It's not a terrible attack, just this close to that 2nd star. It happens to me more than I'd like to admit. Just on those fully maxed out bases or close to fully maxed out, I always either just barely don't get the 50% but get the Town Hall, or I barely don't get the Town Hall but I get the 50%. Also, I love this base design. Not to use it. No, God, I would never use it. And that's exactly why I love it. Any major golem-based ground army, your go-wipes, your go-wee-wees, your go-wipes, those things that involves golems and wizards and witches and P.E.K.K.A and stuff like that, and Valkyries, absolutely destroy this base. Don't use it. Don't use it anymore. It used to be good when people would attack from the one side that it would always win on, and then people realized, oh, don't attack that side. Yeah, common sense. And you attack from any other side, and you've got a 3-star. Unless they're fully maxed out, then maybe you got a 2-star, but you can still 3-star fully maxed out players with that base. I mean, seriously, don't use it, but if you see someone with it, go with the Go Wipe or the Go Wee Wee or the Go Vape or whatever you want to use. Whatever you're most comfortable with, you will wreck that base. It just is bound to happen. And there's multiple sides you can do it from. The last attack, and I mean last, there was like 5 minutes left in the war when Carries attacked. And Carries made the same mistake I did. Just dropped those golems, you know, right in front of the Archer Queen. Exactly what I did, and just left it there. Exactly what I did. Left it there and wasted an entire golem. And their queen also does exactly what mine does. Goes around the outside. Hey, isn't that something special? Yeah, no. Seriously. It's just bad luck. You gotta clear more around the outside. Okay, it's not bad luck, it's bad planning. You gotta clear more around the outside. When I was watching this live, I was watching the attack live, I was like, come on, clear out a little more. You know, spread the golems a little more. I know you don't want to spread them out too much if you're just trying to drill straight to the town hall, but spread them out a little bit more, come on. Just so the Archer Queen wouldn't do that, because the Archer Queen has the longest range of any troop, so that means she has the biggest wander of any troop, because, you know, your wizards may say, oh, there's nothing around here, I can't see anything in whatever yard radius, or whatever square radius, and then your queen's just like, nope, I can see this thing, I'll leave, you guys go in. That's exactly what happens. Well, that's not literally what happens, but it's close enough. That witch, almost a heroic witch, almost the most heroic witch ever, got targeted by the mortar, which is dead. But the queen turned around and went back. That is one smart queen. And one dead queen. But still, I don't know. I wish I could have included more of their attacks. They didn't get any 3 stars on any Town Hall 10s. They only 3-starred our Town Hall 8, which is Pompeii Paul, by the way. Paul, I believe, used to be the highest level Town Hall 8 in the entire game way back when, before all these request and leave clans existed. But he's still level 140 something, I think, as a Town Hall 8, or 134 maybe? I don't know. But we won 27-23, and it's only because of the last 2 attacks. The 3-star that I showed way back when, like 3 attacks ago, whatever. It wasn't Dune, it was the other one. And it was Mr. Smalls, that was it. It's Mr. Smalls and Carries were the last 2 attacks. Without them, we would have won by 1. But they had, 6 attacks left in the last half hour, and they used, I think, all but 1. I think they skipped 1 attack. And if we hadn't done that, they had a real possibility, that they could have tied it or won, because we had several 1-starred players. So it wasn't out of the questions that they would have won. So it was actually pretty clutch, because we were like winning 24-22 with half an hour to go, and we won 27-23 because of 3 final attacks that added 1, 2, and 1 stars to our total. Yeah, that sounds right. But it was a pretty clutch war, all in all, yeah. Seriously. It was pretty good. And we're probably not too far from level 6 clan. Pretty close. But anyways, I'm going to end that here. Top 200 resumes hopefully tomorrow. I've just been holding my trophies right around where I left off. Haven't really been pushing, haven't been letting myself slide. But until then, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Tyrael, out.